Wow, that was fast. Okay. On to game 2 here of this best of 3 match in the losers bracket between SCCC2 and ZOE. Zath, I'll talk about the SCCC2 lineup this time. How's that sound?
Fine with me.
All right. Let's have a look at the green team. Spawning from the north, as they will for the entire match. SCCC2 bringing Ohio, Montana, Moscow, Salem, Des Moines, and Salem. Didn't see Salem's last time. Seeing him on the roster this time. Daring, Vampire Deuce, and Ragnar.
That's right. Now, we did see a Salem on this map before. That was the one earlier
Oh,
today that died so quick.
on the map.
On the map.
Absolutely. You'll see
Yes.
Salem's on this map pretty commonly.
Yes.
Talk to me about the red team.
Red team bringing an Ohio and a Kremlin. So Hu Tao choosing instead of the Yamato. He wants a little bit more tanky. Then we've got Venezia, double Moskva, Des Moines, Lolly Spotter bringing that Shimakaze once again, and a Daring, and this time a Yu Yang. Actually, no, Lolly Spotter. I'm sorry, Lolly Spotter was in a Des Moines.
He was in a Des Moines last time. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
in a Des Moines last time. Yeah. Puercatron was the Shimakaze last game. This game, he's in a Yu Yang. So now I have to wonder, Zath, right? This is our first Yang of the event. Yang is a destroyer that we typically see utilized for death snails, right? The smoke. Usually you see either Yu Yang or Harugamo filling that smoke role in a death snail. But given where that Yu Yang is positioned and where he's going, my money in this instance is that as a radar Yu Yang. What do you think?
The way he's playing, it's got to be. It's got to be because he is definitely being very aggressive with that early positioning. It's almost like he's being sent straight to C and to tell him to get to C before anybody else can. Looking at the enemy's lineup, they have a Daring, they have a Vampire Deuce. Neither of those have an engine boost. The Ragnar's got an engine boost, but it's a short duration, kind of a hit, and that's it. So it kind of makes sense. They might look at their enemy and say, guys, we can nab C right now. Let's do it. And then we're going to have to turn back around again.
Yep. I think it's interesting to see the Vampire and the Ragnar working together. I think it's even more interesting to see the Ragnar out front, given that the Vampire is really the better cap contester and stealthier of the two. I would almost be interested to see them play the Vampire 2 in front of the Ragnar. So obviously they have a very different game plan for how they're utilizing these destroyers on this flank. I'm really curious to see how that plan works out.
Right.
A ton of SCCC firepower over here at the C flank as they abandon the B cap completely. They don't even care about B. They don't want it. They want nothing to do with it, Zath.
I don't blame them. Take your time, secure the flanks, then go into the middle. Nothing wrong with that.
Seems like that is the SCCC plan here. They are gonna. It does look like Zoe's gonna utilize that Yang to pick up C. They're going to be able to pick up B because there's literally nobody there to oppose them, which just leaves A. And the forces they have at A, Zath, it's a Shima and a Des Moines. They don't look like they're interested in A, honestly.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused about that. Now, that Shimakaze Lolly Spotter is using 20-kilometer torpedoes, and you can kind of tell because of how far those things are reaching already.
They're just still going, yeah.
I think that what they're trying to do is make it so that A is their kite flank. And obviously nobody wants to just charge into 20-kilometer Shimakaze torpedoes for the entirety of the battle. So I think that's what they're trying to do. And then they've got a Des Moines to support the Shima should a destroyer appear or something like that. Eddie just took a big hit. Where's that at? North of CCAP. Yeah, the typical Moskva Stalingrad position.
Indeed, I'm betting that was the Venezia dropping shells on his deck because I can see the Venezia spotter plane in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Great shot from Brujo, clipping about 20-ish thousand damage off the Moskva here very quickly, less than 4 minutes in. All the caps now claimed as Zoe starts to work out to a lead on the strength of the B and the C cap.
That's right. Leopard did. Oh.
Now, one of the things that I don't like.
Was he must have been spotted. Yeah, Leopard just
he
lost
is spotted.
A lot of
Leopard is lit right now, and I think it was Yang radar.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah, because he was right at that 7.5 kilometer, like right at the edge. Oh, they get the Shima. That was fast, Zath. Look at this.
That was.
we talked about that A flank not feeling like it was a priority for these guys, and it's definitely not. But man, it's going to cost them big because the Shima's out. That's an early kill for SCCC2, and they're basically the Des Moines is essentially dead.
That's right, it is. He gone.
Yeah.
So
ZOE seems to have put most of their eggs into the basket over at C.
So if I'm Kiev, I'm just gonna go and ram this Des Moines because there's no other way. Yeah.
Oh, he's taking
too much side right there.
Taking citadels. You can't. Took another one. Man, just get up there and ram him. You can't save your ship. No. You've got to get the trade. You've got to get the trade here. You're dead already. You have to get this trade. No, it's too late now.
No, that's it.
The destroyers. He slowed down. The destroyers were just going to farm him out now. There come points in a game where your ship is occasionally and you see this in clan battles too, your double fire, where your ship is in just a horrible position. It cannot be salvaged. The best you can do is take someone with you. That was exactly one of those moments, and Kiev missed it.
Yeah, I just, oh well.
Well, despite their early cap control, some early mistakes have cost ZOE 2 ships. They got a lot of ground to make up here. Not sure how they're going to do it. They've got a ton of firepower. Both teams with a ton of firepower in and around the C cap. But on the rest of the board, I'd say the shoe is firmly on the SCCC2 foot.
ZOE does at least have the 2 cap advantage, but you're right. I mean, they're down 2 ships already. That flank is pretty much all but collapsed. So now you can see Hu Tao positioning himself to try to stop that push from A.
Yeah, the two cap advantage is going to keep them in the game, right? They're only 30 points down, and the health is relatively even, despite the fact that they have lost 2 ships. But they've lost 2 ship staff. This is now a 7v9.
That's right.
Eventually, that will catch up to you, and you will pay a price for not being able to punish a ship that you should be able to punish, or you won't have a shot that you need, or something. Right. It will catch up to them eventually. Seven minutes gone, and despite what the game score tells you, it's really been kind of all SCCC now. I will say that SCCC's Moskva, that's Eddie, very, very low, clinging to life back there on less than 12,000 HP. They've had to pull him way back to keep him in the game. So kudos to ZOE for recognizing that and putting good damage into him. Probably a lot of that coming on the back of the Venezia, because that's literally what the Venezia is meant for on this flank.
Oh, absolutely, yes. And we see this in clan battles all the time, right? That's a very common position for a Russian or even an American radar cruiser. Mostly Russian, though.
Indeed.
Look at
Have had a bit of a lead change here. Oh, he's lit, isn't he? Yeah, he's lit. Yeah. I can see the marker.
But Leopard is lit
here
as well.
As he runs out of the C cap. Nobody's shooting at Leopard just yet. A little bit of a surprise.
There's a couple shells coming in, but I think
there we go. He finally smokes. Both destroyers now going dark.
Yep. I don't think that the ZOE's team down south was looking at Leopard, so when he was detected, they don't think they were turrets.
They weren't. Yeah, they weren't expecting to find him there. Weren't expecting to get that shot. So
now that could be a communication error. That could have been Puerto Rico not being able to tell. Nope, there's his radar. Okay, so now they know Leopard is in there. Now they're looking. Yep. Ohio's got his guns ready to go. As soon as that 6-minute delay hits, he's gonna fire. There they come.
No, he doesn't. He fired on the Moskva's ass. The radar picks up Eddie's Moskva. Yeah. That's where the Ohio salvo is going. It's going in on the Moskva.
Okay.
He gets nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. You get nothing, sir.
Good day, sir.
Fizzy lifting drinks. You get nothing. Right. Now, I will say this. ZOE's done something really clever and risky on the other flank, Zath.
I just saw that.
Look at what they've done with Tommy's daring.
I just saw that.
Yep. They're holding those points back as SCCC2 doing a great job of farming out Tony's Moskva over here. He had a decent chunk of health a minute ago despite some fires. I think he just got some torpedoes into him.
It's a possibility based off the Vampire 2's position, but regardless, oh, no, maybe some crossfire coming in. I see Eddie Moskva getting in on this too, so this is
SCCC looking to polish off that Moskva, but not able to do it yet.
This map punishes punishes people for making mistakes with cross battle,
Yes.
cross map shots and
Yep.
stuff like that. So
You have to constantly look for that.
that's right.
About to see a little destroyer action here across the C cap, maybe.
I love how
Yep.
you and I
Both of
keep
them lit now.
we keep instinctively looking to the same parts of the map at the same time.
Yep. Puercatron doesn't fire. Leopard does. That's going to leave him visible for a bit.
Yep, here comes
Shells
some
coming
sap.
in. Nothing connecting. Oh, maybe the sap will. Sap does connect a little
does
bit.
connect, yeah.
Daring versus Ragnar over at Azath, but the Daring is actually doing really well in this fight. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you beat a Daring, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, a Ragnar. Look at the Daring firing the AP at this guy. That's exactly what you've got to do here.
Well, you want to pen that 25 millimeter plate armor, so that's why you want to use AP.
Yep, the Ragnar going bow, stern on now, continuing to shell him with the HE. Now the Ragnar getting the upper hand because the Daring can't pen him from at that angle with the AP.
Well, and look who's coming to help the Ragnar.
Yep, the Des Moines continuing to reverse. Daring might go down with this salvo. There it is. That's a big kill. They need to kill this Ragnar in response.
Nope, they don't
700 HP. They don't get there. More shells coming in, maybe? Nope, I don't think they're going to get there, Zath.
No, he went dark. Those shells went low.
Despite being down 3 kills. By the way, Zath, all those kills belonging to Albino's Ragnar. ZOE works nearly a 200-point lead here with 9 minutes to play.
That ship is totally not OP. Although, look at this. Eddie finally might about to be going down. He's at 1,500 hit points. 1,000 now. 500.
He's burning out. There it is.
Yep, there it goes.
That's a big kill for ZOE. They needed those points. That stretches their lead to nearly 300 points. It will be 300 points here as things tick up. Well, I say that. Now Leopard's back onto C.
Leopard's back onto C, and Tony Etchi is now being focused heavily.
Tony's definitely the play for the 4 surviving SCCC ships on that side of the map. There comes a radar for Leopard. As now Puercatron's, everyone's shooting him. Puercatron gets in on him with the guns as well. Bit risky for Puercatron here because the Daring can heal back some of that damage. The Yu Yang cannot.
That's all sticky. Let's look at it from Puercatron's perspective.
Oh, he's at 1,500. He cannot go out here. They can't lose this ship, Zath. They can't give up the points.
But look at this.
He's managing to.
Yu Yang is a
most of it so far.
Very slippery ship, and we can see that right here.
Very spry. Look at this. He's managed to dodge it all
and go dark,
right? Zath. Look at that.
Not over it just yet. There's a couple more shells in the air.
Well, and the torpedoes, Zath. He's turning into the torpedoes.
And
no.
Tony goes down on the other side.
Catastrophe.
Tony goes
down. This could be catastrophe.
That's it.
He's going to take one. He's going out. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
2 quick kills for SCCC, and now things are in dire straits for ZOE. They still cling to a lead, but it's narrowly 100 points and change.
Hu Tao in the Kremlin now is about to take conga line vampire torpedoes.
And they're not going to be able to keep Leopard's Daring out of the sea cap any longer.
No. So we're about to see Hu Tao go down. There he goes.
Hu Tao. Yeah, this is it. That's going to be the final lead. That's going to be it. The lead hasn't changed yet, but it will shortly. SCCC is going to win this game, but man, what a fight by ZOE.
Absolutely. Not only are they going to win this game, they're going to win this match overall too.
They're going to win the match. When they win, and it's all but assured now. SCCC2 will be moving on. ZOE's tournament will draw to a close. They've had a really good run, Zath.
They have indeed. They have indeed. What a battle.
Just waiting for the lead change now. It's seconds away.
The enemy is about to win.
ZOE may yet pick up another kill, right? Mm-hmm. The Salem is pretty low. Well, there he goes. I was like, the Ohio just took care of that. So much for that lead change I was predicting.
Right?
Oh, never mind. The Ohio says the Moskva can get off the board, and there is the lead change.
Mm-hmm.
With only 2 surviving ships, it's just not going to happen for ZOE. Brujo knows it. He was the last surviving ship from the previous game. They're going to keep fighting. but it's not going to happen.
No. Nope, and that's going to be it.
And
So that means we're going to have to go off
I was going
looking
to say, we're
for...
going to need a game 3.
Yep.
Ooh, let's see. I see a couple of possibilities, Zaf.
Oh, yeah? What do you see?
One in the winner's bracket, if we were interested.
Okay.
One in the loser's bracket, if we're interested.
Okay.
In fact, I see one in the loser's bracket I'd very much like to go check out.
And who would that be, sir?
TNG and QQ7 are tied a game apiece before they head to
Okay.
before they head to game 3. So I'm gonna let them. Who is that? That's Antonius. I'm gonna go try and ping him on Discord and let him know and see if we can sneak in there.
Sounds good. Brujo goes down to a daring. That's oof. And that's basically going to be it, guys. SCCC going to win. And just go ahead and put that in now so that we have that done. We know what it is. Guys, we're going to try really hard to find you all a game 3.
I think I just pinged him on Discord. We'll find out if that is a game 3. I believe it to be.
All right. In the meantime, I'm going to ping Empire Strikes Back and see if he knows of any game 3s as well.
Okay, please do. We'll work that route. But as this game winds down, guys, SCCC sweeping ZOE out of the event here in the losers bracket. SCCC2 will move on. In fact, I think, do we see them in our in our next scheduled match, Zaf?
In 3.3, I think is our next one. So
yeah, I gotta look actually.
No, we shouldn't see them in the next one.
Okay, who is 3.3? We have a chance to see Nam again in 3.3. There we go. Yeah,
correct.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. These guys moving on to 3.1. Okay. So so we just watched ZOE and SCCC, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then TNG and QQ7. Yeah, they're 1-1. So let's move over and try to grab them real quick. Let me set the winner here. Let's do the winner screen for SCCC. They are the winners. Like that.
TNG QQ7 Antonius. The game is. I found it on the their import right now.
Perfect. Then let's get over there and get this done.
All right.
Hop on in there, and I will join you momentarily. We'll get everything set, and we'll bring you guys game 3 of TNG and QQ7 in the losers bracket. Antonius, correct?
Antonius, that's correct. Yes.
All right.
Looks like. And then you were talking about in the winners bracket. That would be Buenas noches.
No,
that's in the losers bracket as well. Buenas noches, NACL.
Yeah,
going
so
to game
actually
3.
it was SCCC and Bonks. SCCC and Bonks going to game 3. Beach and BN up in the winners bracket going to a game 3.
Mm-hmm.
No word on the 07 PN result just yet.
Okay. All right, so here we go. TNG versus QQ7.
All right, let's see. What am I? Oh, we're on hotspot. All right, so this is hotspot. Looks like TNG is our alpha spawn. TNG V QQ7. Our banned ships are Ragnar and Nevsky. Nevsky, a very popular band today.
Oh, yes.
No, that's not correct. We're going to Northern Waters.
Okay.
All right, so we are at 1-1. So we head to Northern Waters.
Right.
Land of Fire, hotspot, Northern Waters. Land of Fire, hotspot, QQ1, game 1. There we go. All right, let's make sure this is working. There we go. All right, guys. That didn't work. Why did that not work? I hit apply. I thought I had this fixed. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. No, I got it. I got it now. There we go. I didn't have the right team picked on the drop-down menu. That was operator error, not anyone else's fault. That was operator fault. All right, there we go, guys. We're going to bring you guys game 3 TNG QQ7 here in just a few moments. They are 1-1. The winner of this match will go on to play SCCC2, who you just saw. So, relevant there. Let's see who else who has reported in score-wise. Let's have a quick look. Of course, we know SCCC2 won their match 2-0. BN and NACL are tied up 1 game apiece. WD, we didn't talk about this, Zath. They did knock off Kraken earlier. They moved on. They have moved up, or maybe you mentioned it, but I missed it. So they're a game up on Trada. CCTV2 up a game on No Cap. Nom up a game on QCN. That'll be good. I'll be very curious to see Nom if they make it to 3.3. That'll be fun. KSE up a game on CAG, and Sur up a game on Furia. Up in the winners bracket, we mentioned earlier Beach and BN and SCCC and Bonks both tied at a game apiece. AP up 1-0 on KSC. PN up a game on 07. That's a bit of a surprise.
Well, we're still waiting on the results of that one, so we'll see what happens.
We are indeed.
I'm letting them know that the streamers are good whenever, and we'll go from there. All right. Excelente.
Sorry, dealing with a couple things on Discord here. There we go. All right. As we head to Northern Waters, a map we've not seen today, these guys played Hotspot and Land of Fire to get here. I find that really interesting. I'm going to be very curious to see what the general consensus is about 4-cap Hotspot, right? When everything's all over. When the tournament is completely done.
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. Absolutely loved it. But hey, we're dropping.
We are indeed.
So there you go.
Going here to game 3 of this particular match. This is do or die for both teams. Whoever wins this game stays in the event. Whoever loses this game goes home.
That's right. All right.